To be honest with you, I used to chase people around at the beginning of my career where like they would be like, I want a term, I want this. And I'd be like, oh, okay, like let's go over here and look forward over here. And then like they were like having me run around and like do all these things and try to like manipulate the solution of their expectations, and their expectations will most likely never be met. I'm just being honest with you. Everybody wants $100,000, $500,000, $1 million in coverage, and a lot of these people, they can't get qualified for that high of death benefits. So we have to set the expectation that we're going to find something, and then in the scripting process, break down their expectations, which is a whole other video that you can learn from, but that's a whole thing. But at the beginning, when we set the expectation, they're following suit now. And the third step of all of this is to overcome any objections. A lot of the time when you're dialing, you're going to hear smoke screen objections. If you don't know what a smoke screen objection is, it's basically when somebody is just saying something to get you off the phone. Imagine you go into Target or you go to a car dealership lot and someone comes out and they're like, hey, like, what can I help you find? You're like, no, I'm good. Like, it's okay, thanks. Or like you're at the shoe store or whatever. And you just automatically put a wall up. Like, and so do I. I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. And I'm actually like, I have no idea like where this thing is in the store that I'm trying to find. It's not that we don't need the help. It's that nobody wants to get sold. Nobody wants to get pressured into buying something. Like, we want it to be our decision, right? Which is another skill in the sales process, is making it their idea that this is the right solution for them. But especially in the beginning, when people are throwing up objections, a lot of times they're smoke screens. And so you don't want to conform to what they say right away. So I'm going to give you an example. If someone says, yeah, Tyler, this isn't a good time. And a lot of times when I hear this, I can actually hear the TV on in the background, and I will literally tell them that I can hear the TV. I'm like, no, I can understand that if you just want to turn the TV down in the background, I just have to get some of this information out to you today. I'll wait. And they'll do it. And then I'll be like, yeah, go ahead and grab a pen and paper. Like, I'm taking control of the conversation and I'm not going to let them boss me around. And again, like, it's actually the right thing to do because you're trying to service the person. Like, if that person's interested in getting life insurance and you're not helping them, like I've had leads that literally I call them like a couple days later or whatever, and a spouse or a family member picks up the phone and they're like, yeah, they just passed away. Like, that's a real, that really happens. And so, getting some death claims will actually increase your belief level. Like, when I had my first death claim, I was like, whoa, like everybody's getting a policy. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And to see how much it impacts the family, like, it makes you want to like overcome every objection. I'm like, I'm not taking no for an answer. Like, I know this is going to do for your family. So at the beginning, don't let their objections like direct the conversation. If someone says this isn't a good time, then you're like, okay, what time should I call you back? Like, let me just be totally clear with you. It's really difficult to get people back on the phone. So if someone's at work, I get it. If someone's in the car, I usually try not to present, because those two things, like, they're usually not going to actually go through with it. But if they're at home, if they can grab a pen and paper, like, I'm pushing forward and I'm trying to get to the part of the conversation when I tell them, hey, go ahead and grab a pen and paper so we can take some notes on this and we can get this handled for you. Because to get them on the phone the first time is tough enough.